Hey guys, I am up in the middle of the morning. I do have to get up early today because I have things to do, but I don't need to be up this early, but I couldn't sleep. Um, it's just the anxiety of a few things and nothing really major, but it's anxiety and excitement of the new surprise baby, and I've been toggling back and forth with making a decision, and I've just been overwhelming myself with too much stuff. But anyway, this is Mr. Carter Pooh, and I thought I would come to talk to you guys about our hobby and get Miss Paris in her bouncer. And so these are my two babies in the bouncer. I decided I would rotate my babies around a little bit so that sometimes it just it feels good when I switch them up. I don't like to keep them in the same spot all the time, or have the same baby in my bed or whatever. I need to hold on. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys, and I know a lot of times we talk about how, someone asked me, how do I get my family and friends to accept my hobby? Well, the thing about it is that I've always, as a child and growing up, even all the way up until my late teenage years, I was still collecting, dolls. Like, for my 16th birthday, my granny was like, what do you want? And I'm like, I'm going to buy my baby a baby doll. And I went and bought, I'll never forget, I went and bought the It's Alive because they had a new and improved one. And so I got that one. So anyway, so with my aunts and stuff like that, and my mom and my grandparents, it's like a given that I would still love dolls, because I had already always said, you guys know the story, that when I got older and could afford it, I was going to collect realistic dolls. I collected all kinds of dolls, like Strawberry Shortcake and Cabbage Patch Kids, but the ones that I was most fond of was the ones that was as realistic as possible. The older I got, I wanted realistic dolls. So I think for me, it was a little bit easier on that end. Friends, I don't really take my dolls out to a lot of people. I do have a set of friends that actually now gets upset when I come to their house without a doll, which is kind of crazy, but I like it, and I have to show them updated pictures if I don't have a doll with me, and so I am just pretty much known now to always have a baby with me, which this weekend I'll probably take one out to them to see. But anyway, so people that I feel that are more accepting of, I am more willing to take them around them. Otherwise, I didn't try to force it on people. I have a few cousins that think, oh my God, you're doing too much with them. That's, crazy. They look too real, blah, blah, blah. And I don't try to force it on them. I think, even with my guy, when I first got him, he was like, oh, they look real, whatever. But it was not, when I started to tell him the amount of them, he started looking crazy, what? Or whatever. But as he see how much I interact with them, and my love for them, and how they help me, and just calms me down, sometime. Hey, little girl. Look at you, done woke up. Mama need to put this over here for you. That's it. Mama need to put the little... I'll put her little mobile right here for her. There you go. Anyway, so yeah, he began to care more about, the hobby and stuff, and appreciate my hobby. And as each baby come in, he counts them when he come now. I noticed that he's always counting, like, to see if I'm missing one or I have a new one. And like when India left, I didn't tell him for a while, and then when I told him, he kind of seemed a little disappointed, and he was like, I didn't think you liked India. And he's like, well, yeah. He's like, she's too little to be going to traveling. I'm like, it was sweet, but it was kind of funny. Like, it's funny how when somebody else says something that's not into the hobby, how it sounds crazy. Like, not crazy, but it sounds kind of funny or weird to hear them say it. But I talk about them as if they're real babies all the time. But he was like, she was just a little baby. So it was just like kind of cute. But my point is that people that truly, truly love you, they may not get all into it, but they will eventually either just accept the fact that this is what you're going to do, or they'll actually start to get into it. I mean, I've talked to friends that, people was all against them collecting, and gradually and slowly, next thing you know, they are, that their family is like really coming around. So I say just take your time. Don't force it on anyone. And you will be surprised of the people that will come around. And if they don't, just enjoy them yourself. And like for me, I don't take my babies like out in the public a whole lot. I have, taken them out quite a bit, but a lot of times I do it for like to get reactions, or I'll be actually literally taking them to go see somebody. And because I have to go in the store on my way back, or something like that, I am not going to leave my babies in the car. So I will take them in the store, and that's how I end up, having them out and stuff like that or whatever. So, yeah, I just think we just need to take our time. And, this is our hobby. And remember, there are things that you don't understand or you don't like. And so, oh, man, Carter, I have to keep them fastened in just in case they go to wiggling. And his little thing came unbuckled. Him and this little elephant. Oh, well, I'll fix it later. He loves this elephant. It's like I didn't want to let go of the elephant. I'm trying to fix his buckle. But I do keep them. I don't know why. I feel like I have to strap them in, but I do. But yeah, so that is just how I guess I basically just gradually, work people in. And I have one person that, normally sees my babies in pictures and stuff. And she's met Yasmin, which she's very crazy about Yasmin. And she was like, she's so soft. And it was funny because she asked her mom this weekend for a baby for her birthday. And she has kids and stuff, and she's a younger girl, and, she's into all the material things, the name brand, the, whatever. And I was shocked. And she was actually kind of serious about it. So you'll be surprised. But yeah, I just thought I would make a video. It's just calming. And as you know, I haven't showed Kamari because Kamari's in my bed, and without the proper lighting, excuse me, because she shows up kind of weird on camera sometimes, but she's of course in mommy's bed. Carter was in the bed for a few days, and then Kamari's back in the bed with mommy, and I don't know. I don't never know who I'm going to end up with. It's like sometimes I go to changing them and I just reconnect with them, or just feel like just excited about having them. This little girl, I have put Paris on eBay like so many times, but something about her, I just can't let her go. I have a friend that's not in the community, don't have a Reborn, that I've talked about several times, that is absolutely in love with Paris, but I cannot give her my Paris. So, and I've tried to tell her about, like, there's a Reborn boy that's for sale right now for $200 ship, and it is an absolutely cute little boy. And I was trying to tell her that this is probably the cheapest you'll ever find a really nice painted baby. And she didn't jump on it, so can't force people, and I don't have the money right now to buy it for her, because I would if I could, because I know that she would benefit off of it, therapeutic wise, and just the enjoyment of it. So, but what can I do? I can't do anything right now. I got too much on my plate. I actually over extended myself here recently, and which kind of sucks because I've never really done that, but I just doing too much, ordering kits and then my kids and getting them ready for school and school shopping, and then my youngest two end up having some stuff come up, and I had to pay out a whole bunch of money for them, and I was just like, really? So kind of messed me up for my next baby, but we will see. It's always a bummer, but we will see. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later. And I hope you guys didn't get bored to pieces and drop off after 5 minutes of me rambling, because this is a long video. But just thought I would make a video since I could not sleep. Bye-bye.